One day while I was on the PS5, I was playing, I had my Uber Eats next to me. I had my favorite beverage right to my right side, phone in front of me, notifications going off, and then I just sat back and wondered. I sat back and I asked myself, I said, why am I procrastinating with my life? It's a self-destructive habit that we all know is killing us. It's something we all know we shouldn't be doing, and yet I'm engaging in it. I'm watching my life go by, quickly at that. I was just 21 the other day. All of a sudden, it seems as though I've gained a few years in age and only a couple days have went by. How is this happening? How is my time evaporating before my eyes? Well, it's because I was letting it happen. I realized to defeat procrastination, you have to have the right perspective. The law of mentalism essentially states that life is mental. Everyone is so caught up in the physical, we think it's a physical world. It's all mental. And once I discovered that, I realized that my mentality wasn't right. How I was thinking about procrastination and my goals was not right. We are at war, and it's no joke. We're really at war. We're being attacked by so many distractions. Every single day, it's incessant. It won't end. You're being bombarded, bro. So for me, I thought about the best version of myself. The best version of myself is not pushing things back. He's not running from life. The best version of myself is punching life in the face like, my enemies can't do anything. I'm too focused. So guys, I really want to talk to you guys today about improving your focus. And to do that, you have to understand that when you procrastinate, you are essentially living an unnatural way of life. These birds in front of me I'm looking at right now, they're moving. They have something to do. You see an animal, they're always up to something. So we're the only animal on this planet. We waste our time doing meaningless tasks. We waste our time doing things that don't benefit us. We're not living in the natural order. So because we're not living in the natural order, you pay the price mentally. So when you are up late at night and you play your PlayStation 5 and you're not getting anything done, right? You are mentally torturing yourself. You know you are a fraud. And this is the worst part about procrastinating is we know we should be doing something important. Our spirit is literally telling us, dude, you are not doing something important that will benefit your life in the long term. And yet we still do it. And that's where the depression, the anxiety comes in when you're just trying to relax. You just want to relax and play the game, but your mind won't let you. It's your mind and your spirit because they know you need to be doing something more productive. And the only way to motivate yourself to become productive instead of procrastinative is you have to understand that you are at war. You are literally at war. These companies, they do not care about you guys. They simply want to harvest your attention because it's energy for profit. They don't care. They want your attention. Whew. The Matrix is attacking. See, when you speak facts, the Matrix is going to try to derail you, attack you, but it's okay. So guys, as I was saying, when you start to say, okay, I want to be productive, to do that, you have to have the right perspective of I'm at war. I have to be productive. There's no choice. Because when you procrastinate, what you're doing is you're choosing comfort. You're choosing a false illusion of comfort. Anytime I did something I knew I shouldn't have been doing, I'm just completely letting a task just go unfinished so I can feel comfortable, so I can be all nice and soft and comfortable. What you're doing is you are literally signaling to your body you are not built for life. You open yourself up to so many attacks. We get attacked every single day, bro. So many people have a hard time engaging in a thoughtful conversation because their focus has been siphoned. It's been drained. You know how many things are going on around me right now and I'm just laser focused on this video? That's a skill, but because it's a skill, it can be cultivated. You can gain a skill like this. I'm not better than anyone watching this video. I've simply cultivated this skill by understanding I'm at war. So I got to level my character up. Instead of leveling up your character in the video game, you have to level up your real life character in real life. You have to really gain XP by being uncomfortable. Society does everything to make us comfortable, but that's the evil, because this sense of comfort is superficial. It's not real. Because when you really need to make decisive moves, when life gets real and you need skills to fall back on, you don't have them because you spent so much time living in this false illusion of comfort that you never had. You never had it. So, guys, you guys know I never get on this camera and I never lie to you guys. I'm going to tell you guys the truth, even if it kills me, even if people think it's strange that I'm doing this. It doesn't matter. Why? Because I know what's at stake. You think I don't know what's at stake, bro? Your attention, your life, your energy, all of it's at stake if you don't understand it's being siphoned by real forces that have a vested interest in profiting off of you. So every time you procrastinate, every time you push a task back, you are literally doing what this world wants you to do. You're letting your life go by. You're not accomplishing. You're not becoming who you could be. And there's someone out there profiting off of that. Let me ask you something. Who is more likely to buy unhealthy fast food products? The person out getting stuff done, taking care of their body, cooking for themselves, or the person who's procrastinating, being lazy, not getting anything done? Who's more likely to buy products? Right. So let me ask you another question. Who is more likely to be on social media? Who's more likely to contribute to ad revenue? The person who's not doing anything with their life, or the person who's being active, getting after their goals? Right. So you're starting to see the ploy. They have a vested interest in destroying your attention span, in destroying your focus, and making you procrastinate. You are at war, and you always have been. And they're never going to teach you this. Why? Because it doesn't benefit them to teach you it, right? It's all mental. Life is all mental. Let people live in the physical all they want. The truth is, it's all mental, man. The physical comes after the mental. You create a thought and then the physical equivalent appears. Someone had to create the phone in his mind before the phone became a physical reality. Life is mental. So guys, you are not lazy. It is not something wrong with you. It's something wrong with your process. I had to realize, wow, it's not innate. What was stopping me from becoming a productive human being was not because I wasn't built for it. It's because what I was doing was stopping me from becoming that. You have to look at it like you've allowed malware to infect your computer system, because you're a biological computer. So what we've done is, through our way of living, we've allowed viruses to infect our software, and we're wondering why we can't lock in. We're wondering why we can't get anything done. You want to live life like a soldier, be systematic and get all these things done like a soldier, and yet you don't realize you've been at war the whole time. So it's the mentality, the perspective. If you ask me, hey Dipsy, where do I start? I want to be productive. Start with the perspective on life. You have to understand you are at war. You are being attacked. I know it doesn't sound good to say, but if you acknowledge it, the quicker you're going to make your life better. You are at war, man. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. And the war is in the mind. They want you guys to be destroyed mentally. You don't want to get anything done, and you put all that blame on yourself. Whole time you have all these external forces influencing you, hijacking your mind. You got to get them out of your head. So you tell me how you're not going to be productive when you realize what's at stake. You realize you're at war. You realize you don't have any other choice. You realize you're alive on this planet one time, and you tell me you're not going to be more productive every day? Come on now. You're going to be more productive because you know what's at stake now. You know what time it is. I know what time it is, bro. I know what time it is. So don't let this life intimidate you. Some of you guys feel as though, dang, what's the point? You don't see the greatness in yourself, and that's why it's so easy to procrastinate. There is literal greatness walking around in everyone. Everyone holds a piece of greatness, but they don't see it that way. And because they don't see it that way, it's hard for them to get things done because they don't see themselves as great. They're used to looking at celebrities. Oh, this celebrity is so great. This person over here is so great. No, you're great. And I'm not saying this as some feel good. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to make you guys feel good. This is real life. Ask any celebrity who's ever gotten anywhere, anyone you look up to, how did they do it? They're going to tell you, I saw myself as great before anyone else did. People laughed at me. People thought I was crazy. They said I worked too hard. And then all of a sudden it pays off. It's just so funny how everything that you need to do is not being promoted in society. Everything that you need to do is the opposite of what they're telling you to do. So now you find yourself in a situation where you got to listen to some random guy on the internet tell you all these facts. But here we are. It's Dipsy. I'm here for a reason because, guys, I don't want you guys to watch your life go by and you don't understand what's at stake for you. Procrastination is something that, you don't need me to tell you it's a bad habit. But you need me to emphasize how bad it is, because when you don't take it seriously, when you brush it off as just something that's okay to do, it's so harmful, guys. And I don't want life to kick you guys' ass. You guys are going to be putting belt to ass on life. I promise you that. It's just the difference. When you wake up and you wake up with a mission, you will naturally get things done, because a mission is very different from motivation. Discipline is the key. We all wonder how to get it. You got to have a mission to have discipline, because there's going to be days you're not going to have the motivation. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. You guys are going to watch a video. It might rain, clothes get wet, nothing is working that particular day. You're not always going to have the motivation. But if you have the mission, you will always stay on track, because the mission is bigger than the motivation. Man, it's Dipsy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be on the lookout for more content. Do something positive today, guys. And what do I always say? I say it for a reason. With enough hard work, determination, and belief in oneself, anyone is capable of becoming a true champion. I'll catch you guys later, man, and peace out.